Please excuse the pile of clothes there. Our house is a mess. Okay, so I've had some tea and I'm going to make a coffee soon because I want to stay up and read all night because I'm by myself, so I won't be getting much sleep. But, so, it sounds like a horrible start to a video. Okay, so I am here again to do my ebook thingy. Okay, so anyway, I got a book from Net-Galley called Interrupted: Life Beyond Words by Rachel Coker, or Coker, I don't know how to say it, Coker. It is a hardcover edition, but mine's on a Kindle, of course, and it has 320 pages and will be out was actually out now by Zodovan. Now, this is a book about a girl named Sam Carroll. So it says, can love really heal things? If Sam Carroll hadn't shown up, she might have been able to get to her mother in time. Instead, Allie Everly finds herself at a funeral, mourning the loss of her beloved mother. She is dealt another blow when a few hours later she is sent from Tennessee to Maine to become the daughter of Miss Beatrice Lavelle, a prim woman with a faith Allie cannot accept. Poetry and letters written to her mother become the only things keeping Allie's heart from hardening completely. But then Sam arrives for the summer, and with him comes many confusing emotions, both towards him and the people around her. As World War II looms, Allie will be forced to decide whether hanging on to the past is worth losing her chance to be loved. And I am really starting to get into historical fiction. Now, I'm going to be honest, I get so overwhelmed with every historical book that I read. And it's so stupid. I think it's mainly because I was not educated well enough. Like, I didn't get the chance to experience and learn about history. And I think it's really disappointing, especially, of course I'm going to tell you this now, that in Australia we have a lot of history and we are told about it at school, which is like the Anzacs and things like that. But we're not actually shown other history, which I think is important too, because I'm a firm believer that if you're going to learn something like that, that you should not just limit yourself to your own nationality. You should actually branch out. So I have this inbred, that sounds like some sort of horrible words to describe myself, I'm not inbred. I have like this thought and this habit that every time I pick up a historical novel or think that it's historical here, something like that, I'm just going to freeze up. But I'm really excited to start branching out this year because I think it's really important for me as a person and as a reader to learn about other things and learn from reading. And I know that reading is a great pleasure of mine, but I'd also like to be learning from it too. So it sounds like a really good book. When I saw World War II, I thought, oh my lord, I'm going to read a World War book. I really just don't like war books. But I'm really hoping that this does focus a little bit on the history and at the time, but I also hope that it's not too thick in history like a history book, which I don't think it will be. So I've blabbed about that enough. I get really passionate about these things, I don't know why. It's okay. And the next book that I got from Zone to Kids, which I think is made by the same people, like imprinted by the same people, not made by the same people, is Summer of Wolves, Sister in All Seasons, Book 1 by Lisa Williams Klein. This is about two stepsisters who vacation at a ranch with her, like one of their stepmom and the other stepdad who are newlyweds, and Diana has a mood disorder which she takes medication for, and you know, like, it's kind of like they sort of have to be put together, and in that process they free two captive wolves, an action that has unintended consequences, and it is told in alternative voices of Diana and Stephanie, who are the two main characters. It explores the themes of friendship, family, mental health, and nature, and this has got 176 pages in it. So a really good book, probably for the weekend for me. This one is not out to May, so I won't be getting it to it too soon, but it's good to let you guys know because I just get lost in my Kindle. I really do. I went on Amazon today, being naughty as I am, and was looking for just horrible recommendations. I hate the recommendation bar on Amazon because I sit there for hours and go, yep, I'll have that, and that. And then I've spent like $20 but the thing is though, what I love about Amazon too, when you get these like 99-cent books and stuff, there's some really, really good books. And when you're like short on money and you want a lot to read, not that I don't have enough to read, they're really good. But anyway, stop mingling and mangling, Blair. I bought Every Which Way But Wicked, which is an anthology. And it is a compilation of 60,000 words, and all proceeds go to Kids in Need, Nathan Fillion's charity that promotes literacy and ignites imagination. And you had me sold right there, because I love Nathan Fillion. He is like sex on legs. Like, I would just jump him and take him home and hide him in the closet, and he wouldn't be allowed out. And he just wouldn't. So, anyway, some of the authors in this book are Barbara Anino, Deborah Geary, Tony Latempio, Camilla Caffer, Misty Evans, Christina Miller, Rose Prezi, Raina Emerson, Eddie Raymer, Dale Meyer, J.L. Bryer, and Terry Reid. And you know what? I've never heard of these authors before, but you know what really is fun about that real stuff? You get to find new authors, which I am really honestly, like, I was not into anthologies. I thought, oh, I have read so many bad anthologies in my life that it's just enough to turn me off them for a long time. And it's not necessarily bad, I don't think. I think some of the stories are really good. It's just that I have a problem with short stories that give me no satisfaction. And lately I've been reading some really, really good stories. So I'm trying to find new authors. And then, you know, you find new series that you like. And a lot of these books are really cheap. So this book itself is 99 cents. So definitely check it out on Amazon. It's still going to be 99 cents. And if you're a fan of like witch stories and stuff like that, like Wiccan, witches, spells, revenge, ghosts, stuff like that, really check it out. I'm not sure if it's an adult book or a YA book. I'm pretty sure it's an adult book. I don't know, I really didn't really look at it that much, like, besides that. But definitely check it out, it is awesome. Another, I'm reading it, but it sounds awesome. Another anthology that I got today was actually I got it a couple of days later. A couple of days ago. Clearly not enough caffeine in my system, because I can't talk. 8 Hearts Beat as One. I got this after Valentine's. It has like 8 sort of Valentine's theme related stories. It has authors like Carolyn McRae, Amber Scott, and Charles Taylor Lee, Elena Gray, I love that name, Kelly McCracken. Whenever I think of McCracken, I think of Burt McCracken, Jonathan Gould, and Ben Hopkin. So, yeah, and it's an indie book, so it's cool. I like this sort of stuff, it's cool. And that's like 99 cents, I think I already said that. And then I got an adult book called Beautiful Mess by Lucy V. Morgan. And this one was published last year in November. This one says, warning, contains pet rats, hot YouTube celebrity roommates, and one sperm girlfriend to get even. Working in a wedding cake shop sucks when you've just been dumped. Bailey Frost has a recipe for disaster. 1 cheating ex, 1 big glass of liquor, 3 well-meaning male friends who think her lack of sex is life is funny. Before she knows it, she's confessed that she's never had an orgasm with a man. Now Bailey has to navigate sappy couples at work while her friends are hell-bent on helping her get revenge on Evil Craig by dressing up as werewolves on YouTube. And one of those friends, the tall, shy but gorgeous Link, just might want to help Bailey with that other little problem. And B, if you liked Beautiful Mess, don't forget to check out our 4 deleted scenes at Lucy's website. That was just random. Sorry, I was reading off the page. This one is a really short book. It's got 62 pages, so I'm thinking that it'll probably be like a short story one day. You know what? I seem to be like reading a lot of like erotic short stories for Monday, so I'm hoping to mix it up a little bit soon, guys. For those of you who follow my blog, I want to say thank you, guys. I really do. I want to say thank you for the people who are following my blog and putting your input and just being really great with it, because, you know, when I see, and this is not so much a problem or anything like that for me, I'm not too stressed out. It's just that when I see these blogs and stuff that have 7,000 or 300 subscribers, I think, what am I doing wrong? Why don't people like me? And I have a bit of a cry. I've had a cry once or twice, but I think it's because I got rejected a lot. I still do get rejected a lot when I try and make friends. I don't know why. I'm not like a mean person. I just think that I'm a bit weird, but and that intimidates people. So, but I really want to thank you guys for like being part of this channel, for one, and two, you know, for people who even just go and browse my blog, just say hi. I really love knowing that you guys have some input into it. And there's a phone.